Hey, what's going on, Warriors? This is UFG, and I wanted to go ahead and make a video to this method since everybody was pretty much asking for it. I was going to write a PDF, but I'm just totally lazy and didn't feel like writing at all. So I said, screw it. I'd rather make a video. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to make this video as short as possible and give you as much content as possible at the same time. So what this method is, it's outsourcing, and you're going to outsource various services to other marketers or businesses, or both, whichever you prefer. It's up to you. So what I have in front of me is a mind map that I went ahead and made, and we're going to go ahead and go through this. And the first one that we're actually going to go ahead and click on is finding our suppliers, right? Because that's what we need to do, and we need to find our suppliers. So our suppliers are actually here on the Warrior Forum. Alright, whatever service you're thinking about providing, head on over to the Warriors for Hire section here on the forum. There's a lot of people here that do quality work at a very affordable price. It's just unbelievable. And the same thing goes for Digital Point. You go ahead and head over to their forum as well. You'd want to go to the you'd actually want to make a thread rather than just looking for people. You want to get a lot of people coming to you. That way you could go ahead and check their feedback score or iTrader or whatever it is that they call it over there. I barely use that site. I think it's, well, I'm not going to get into that. It's off topic. So anyhow, Digital Point is a great place to go ahead and find some people that can do some good work at an affordable price. Another place would be Craigslist. You can actually go to Craigslist and scroll all the way down and click on services, and you'll see a lot of people offering services. A major service that's being provided right now is resume writing. People who need jobs need resumes, right? So that's a service to look into. Another place is google.com. Alright, so you want to search for forums that are related to the services that you provide. For example, let's say you want to outsource graphics. You would go to Google and type in graphic design forums, and then there you have it. You have like a whole list of websites. Now, you're going to click on those websites and you're going to search for people that have signature links. Why? Because the people who have signature links are serious about promoting their services. You don't want to get somebody, you don't want to post in their forum and say, hey, I need a graphic designer or an article writer, and get a whole bunch of people with like 0 posts, 1 post, 2 posts, people who are just looking to get money or scam you. You don't want that. You want people who are actually trying to promote quality services. And go ahead, don't be shy. Ask them if they can give you a discount for bulk orders. I would do that later on after using them, rather than ask them up front, because they're really going to expect bulk orders up front. So I would wait until you work with them a little bit on that. Alright, so that was how to get suppliers. Another one we want to go to is how to get clients, right? The good stuff. Where do we find clients? Believe it or not, eBay is an excellent source for finding clients. For example, let's say you offer graphic design. Go on eBay, and you can go ahead and do this right now. You could go on eBay and type in how to make money, and you'll see a crud load of pages full of those old PLR ebooks that were made in like 2001 with horrible graphics on them. Don't be afraid. Contact them. Say, hey, You look like you can use a high quality e-cover. Let me take care of that for you. Don't be shy. You really can't be shy in this business. Another great place is Craigslist. You could go ahead and go through gigs and see what people actually want, which is really cool. Digital Point. This is where you would go ahead and post your services in the want to sell section, and that's basically like the Warriors for Hire section. And last but not least, the Warrior Forum, Warriors for Hire section. You really, I mean, you have such an advantage on this forum because there's so much that can be made. There's so much money that can be made here on this forum. Alright, so don't underestimate the Warrior Forum. It's one of the most powerful forums in the world. Alright, so let's check out this one. Big no-nos. Sounds interesting. Never tell a potential client that you are just a middleman. They don't need to know, and it's not their business to know. Very important, alright? Somebody actually asked this one time. And I was like, no, you never want to say that. You never want to even bring that up. The reason it being is because that's basically telling them that they can get it for a lot cheaper. I mean, and most likely they would get offended. If by chance, it's rare, if by chance they ask you, hey, do you do all this yourself? There's ways around it. Just say, when I'm not booked, yes, I do this all myself. Currently, at the time, you caught me at a wrong time. I'm booked, and I do have other associates who will take care of the overflowed work. That's it. You got over it. So that way you kind of like, you're lying, then you're kind of not lying. It's whatever. If you want to do some of the stuff yourself and then have a couple outsourcers to do it for you, so you just have a bit more free time. Excuse me. But yeah, that's a big no-no. Never, it's never tell them that. It's just not their business to know. Never outsource to people that are not reputable. There are a lot of scammers out there, and they're quick to take your money. What I mean by that is that here on the forum, alright, let's say you post on here on the Warrior Forum that you're looking for article writers, and you're gonna get just bombarded with private messages and comments all over your thread, and the majority of those are going to be from people with like 5 posts, 10 posts. Don't ever deal with that. You want to deal with people that have good feedback, that people speak highly of, or even if they have samples of their work that they can send you, is really something to look at. All right, that about wraps it up for the big no-nos. All right, bonus tip: services that you can provide that will always bring in the dough. All right, sounds interesting enough. Article writing is one that brings in a lot of money that you can outsource quickly. Craigslist posting, believe it or not. Resume writing, translating text is a great one and very overlooked. Graphic design, web design, which is very profitable. Ebook writer, ghost writing basically. You can outsource that. Usually they charge per page. Craigslist flagger. It's a bit black hat, but there's people looking for it. And article submitting articles to article directories. That's also a big one. And another tip, I know I'm going back and forth, but I actually forgot to write this down. For big no-no, Never go to a freelancing website to look for work or clients, and there's a reason why. The reason why is because those freelancing sites, A, charge you, and B, charge you more. They get like a 10% commission, plus you have to pay a yearly or sometimes even, in many cases, a monthly fee to be a part of that website. So it's not worth it, which is the reason why a lot of outsourcers on those freelancer sites are charging a lot more. That way they can just break even. Definitely not worth it. Anyhow, that about wraps it up for the outsourcing method. Again, this is UFG. Hope you liked the video, and go ahead and leave some comments. All right, see you guys later.